Starting the build on the 5.3 for the truck. We're trying to make it LS Fest. Right now I've been working on the heads all morning, lapping the valves. We're going to go on a parts run, try to find some valves that aren't bent. I've got 3 vent. I've got, I think, 2 exhaust valves, 1 intake valve that are bent on the heads that I've got for the motor. Now I know why they pulled them off that motor. So let's go see if we can find some valves today. What's up, guys? Today we're installing valve springs, remainers, seals, and everything on the heads for All Blue. We're missing a couple of valves. I couldn't find the valves in town, so I'm waiting on Summit to get them here. 2 exhaust valves, 1 intake valve. I want to put the springs that I had on the red Camaro back on these heads. They're sufficient for the cam that we're putting in this truck. So enjoy this lovely time lapse of me putting these heads together. Guy right here is probably the most handy tool I've got for building LSs. It's from Bluegrass Performance. I got it from Brian Philly Racing. It is amazing for doing these springs. This is the 3rd set I've done with this tool. Just bolts down on the head like this. Nice and easy. What amazed me is the bolts and the nuts tighten it down is a 1/2 inch size. It's not some crazy metric like you think LS tool would be. So it's so easy. You can even use it in the car. You can put an air hose in the spark plug hole, crank this down, and change your valve springs in the car. It's awesome. If you don't have one, you should get one. Let's see if I can film putting these retainers in. Little boogers are hard to get just right in there. Both sides in and filmed it. Just like that, you've got new valve springs installed. Ready for a 7,000 RPM rev limiter. There you have it. I have pretty much finished cylinder head, except for 1 valve missing. Got all the valves seated, wrapped down, clean the chambers up, ready to rock and roll at LS Fest this coming September, which is like a month and a half away. We're definitely getting close. We're putting heads together. Short blocks built. Just waiting on a couple of parts to come in. Alright guys, today we're going to be working on installing the MSD box on the truck, part number 6014. Most people like to mount it on the firewall. I didn't think it was clean looking, so I decided to mount it under the dash, be a little bit different, to clean up the wiring and everything. Okay, so I'm still working on wiring the ignition in the truck. I just figured I'd stop and show you this little trick I figured out on the butt connectors, how to get them uncoated. If I can hold on to it, uncoated from this to that. I like them that way better. Just use a little heat shrink, but I take a razor blade, split it a little bit, a Phillips screwdriver in the end, 7mm, and just tap it. Just like that, it comes right out. Nice, clean, easy, and quick. Alright guys, there's the box installed in the truck. It's up under the dash right above the heater box. This hole was factory wiring for the blower motor, so I'm just going to use that for the LS wiring, all the coil harnesses, crank sensor, cam sensor, that stuff. Let's see, no big MSD box on the outside the firewall. It's not here, not on the fender, not on that fender, which I don't have room because of the horn. But it just cleans it up a whole lot better. I like it this way. This is as far as we've got on the short block. We're going to start assembling, putting the windage tray, oil pan, maybe get the heads on tonight. Hopefully we'll get this thing in the truck maybe next week. It's coming along nicely. Right now we got the pickup tube and windage tray all mounted up. Throw the oil pan on real quick and be getting closer. Got my nice polished timing cover, balancer installed. This stinking cover took forever to polish. This is probably 2 weeks worth of polishing, but look, I mean, look how shiny that is. That's just beautiful. Well worth all that time. I'm gonna throw some dabs of RTV in the corners here. Throw the oil pan on here. And flip it over and start torquing heads. Now we've got our little dabs of RTV. All 4 corners. Make sure it doesn't leak when we throw the oil pan on. Okay, we got the timing cover, oil pan. It's all bolted down. Still need a filter, of course. We're gonna flip it over and put some heads on it. Alright guys, here's a little update. I've got the water pump on, LS3 water pump. I'm using stock LS3 manifolds that we ground down, got heat shield bosses off of them. Also using the factory gaskets off the LS3. Because, you know, full send garage, we gotta use the stock gaskets, used gaskets, 130,000 miles on those gaskets, but they'll be fine. Valve covers, coils, steam port crossover there. Now we're going to put the intake on. So that's it. Build is done. Motor's ready to go in the truck. All the wiring's done in the truck. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We'll see you guys next time.